But yeah, let's take a look at Shy Guy here. Keep the traction neat and tidy. Don't overdrive it. And now he has to hit the double lefts. Looks pretty nice on the exit. Just gets in and up, but I think he's backed out. Yes, he has. As Shy Guy, 32-weight, P1 overall. To be fair, that was on the soft tire. But he is P1. That's pretty much his run done here in sprint qualifying. But, the man currently on pole position so far for the sprint race. Making his way to turn 1 now, starting his final run. Shy Guy. Oh, he runs off the track, and that is it for his qualifying. He retires. I think he's just going to retire here. Yes, he does. Here comes Reza in the RB. He goes to pole position by 5/10. But yeah, Reza, you have good pace. But here come the 5 red lights for the sprint race here in Shanghai. Reza Gamer on pole position. It's lights out, and away we go on the intermediate tires. The two Ferraris battling out, and Shy Guy is the lead Ferrari. As Christian Endless finds his way past Shy Guy. Shy Guy's struggling here, and he slides out of that corner. But KFC battling it out with Shy Guy. Oh, Shy Guy, as you can see, went off at the final hairpin as he's battling with someone, and it's Mr. Gibbons. They force each other off. As, yeah, Shy Guy just losing positions here. But he gets it back again. Shy Guy in the Ferrari moves up ahead of KFC. Yeah, still 3-car battle for P8, and they're really fighting it out here. Here we go again. P8 being fought by these two. KFC still fighting it out with Shy Guy. What a battle this is for P8. As KFC breaks a lot later. As, oh, Shy Guy, big slide. Shy Guy, P8, trying to close in on Christian Endless. But yeah, Mercedes still battling it out for P5, but Christian Endless is also in on this too, and Shy Guy. Shy Guy really close to Christian. He's going to actually send it here. Not quite close enough. Looks like Christian may have just braked a little bit later just to stay ahead. Through the final corner, slowing down to the finish line to win the China+Sprint in FPL. The 4-car battle going to end up here. It'll be V-Dog leading the 4-car train. It'll be a P5. Gatti Almini P6. Christian Endless, and then Shy Guy. Razzle Gamer is your winner for the FPL China+Sprint. Maddox Beard, Bryce Benson, Isaiah Goring, V-Dog, Gatti Almini, Christian Endless, Shy Guy, Royce Crown, Mr. Gibbons, KFC, Chosen Doom, and Toxic Dome. Maddox Beard, but first we got to see Shy Guy as he goes P7. I think he may have backed out. He's starting a new run now. We'll take a look at that in a second. Shy Guy moves up into P3. Oh, Shy Guy is into the wall. He's lost both of his end plates. Shy Guy making his way out of the pits. Shy Guy, first sector. Not first sector, about to start his final run. My bad. I thought that was Shy Guy at turn 4, but that's actually Isaiah. But another wide entry. Another wide entry in turn 1 for Shy Guy. But does it pay off for him? What can he do? He's up only marginally by 200. Oh, really wide through there. Double left-handers. Has to get it right. A bit rough on that curb. And he, gets on that curb again. Is he up? He's up by 3/10. Across the line. Is it enough for pole position? It is! Just barely! Shy Guy onto provisional pole. But what about Bryce Benson? He goes to pole! But yeah, Bryce Benson on pole by 500s ahead of Maddox Beard. Raz the Gamer P3, Christian Endless P4, Shy Guy, and Isaiah Goring lining up kind of the same place they were for the sprint. V-Dog, Mr. Gibbons, Scotty Almini, Royce Crown, KFC, Trojan Doom, and Toxic Drone. Here are the 5 red lights for the Chinese Grand Prix in FPL Round 2 in Season 2. Lights out, away we go. They get going. A lot of collisions going on. The Haas is being occupied by 4 cars. Mr. Gibbons, he's down in P11. Isaiah Goring has managed to get past Maddox Beard. Shy Guy dropping down to P7. The 2 Mercedes, P5 and 6. As down the inside goes the RP, he hits his teammate! Razak Gamer has been spun round by his own teammate of KFC! But KFC gets past Shy Guy. But Raza P9 right now. But it's right ahead of him is his teammate, so we'll see how they fight. There's wheel to wheel up into the final corner, and and they both run wide. Raz the Gamer could be favored by this. And is this a double overtake for Raz the Gamer? He gets past his teammate. Around the outside, he breaks Shy Guy's ankles and moves up into P7. A double overtake in one corner for the RB of Raz the Gamer. As Raz the Gamer defending that inside line on Shy Guy as they both closed in on Gaddy Almany. Probably heading on to another set of mediums. So it's a double medium strategy here. KFC retires. And it's a safety car!
But positive as we form up. With the safety car out, this is a good opportunity.
Oh my goodness, this has really helped the top 2. This is going to help Raza and Bryce come out ahead of Isaiah Goring and the rest of them. Isaiah Goring and the rest have just been... they've just been denied of a race win here. Bryce Benton and Raza Gamer are going to have a free pit stop. Same for Gaddy Almany and Shy Guy here.
Okay, off we go. Back.
For Isaiah Goring, this is terrible because his teammate has just got a free pit stop. And now they're on the same amount, the same tiring. About to restart, and he goes now. We go racing once again. Shy Guy, Isaiah Goring, down the inside of his teammate. Now, he's probably, he's already been passed. So, Isaiah Goring, P6. Isaiah Goring's gone past Christian Endless. Christian Endless now being passed by Shy Guy as well. His used hard tires not working well. As Christian Endless battling it out with Shy Guy. And Shy Guy will stay ahead. As down the inside goes Shy Guy on Maddox Beard. Nothing doing. What about the outside out of turn 3? He does make it work. P5 for the Ferrari. The 2 Ferraris working together here. Trying to close down and try and get a good points haul. Gaddy Almany trying to fight back into turn 1. Oh! Isaiah has been massively hit by Gaddy Almany. As Shy Guy gets past Gaddy Almany and up into the podium places. But because of that 3-second time penalty, as it stands, he's going to fall down to P6. Gaddy coming back at the Ferrari again, and he's moved back into the podium. Gaddy Almany doing a stellar job trying to hold this podium. But yeah, Isaiah Goring, Shy Guy still trying to clear Gaddy Almany, but he's just doing so well placing that car, placing that Mercedes in the right position, to the point where they just don't have a response. Does he swoop down the inside under the braking? Yes, he does. He swoops to the inside. And now I think Gaddy does not have a response now. I think that is pretty much job done for the Ferrari. Gaddy Almany is battling with Shy Guy here. It's a 3-car battle. as Gaddy has P3 now, but Shy Guy's going to have the DRS to get past again. But he's got a lot more battery, and he's going to definitely take away that P3 from Gaddy. As Shy Guy goes wide, that leaves the door open for Gaddy Almany, and he's gone past. But he's wheel to wheel. Shy Guy gets back ahead. What a battle this is. Let's hope they don't make contact. But here comes Gaddy, really closing in on Shy Guy. Here he comes. He switches to the inside. Isaiah Goring watching them both battle. And they both run wheel to wheel out of the penultimate corner. Ooh, a bit of wheel touch there. But Shy Guy out of the corner, has the battery, has the DRS, and he's going to swoop back up into that P3. But look, Gaddy Almany's actually fall out of DRS of Shy Guy here. And, oh no! Maddox Beard has a puncture! Maddox Beard has a rear left puncture! Maddox Beard is likely... Oh my goodness, and yeah, look at that tire. Has a front left puncture. Oh no. And he's just allowed the two Ferraris through. He might. I see that front. Oh, and yep, Isaiah Goring! Oh no! Isaiah, no! Front left puncture, no! This is getting inhumane, but Bryce Benton rounds the final corner. He started on pole. He held off Raz Gamer. He wins the Chinese Grand Prix. For Shy Guy, he did have a 3-second time penalty, but forget that. It's a well-deserved P2 for Shy Guy. What a finish to this race. There is Bryce standing on the podium. Gaddy Almany picking up his first podium of the season. Shy Guy will finish in P2 after all that. So that'll wrap things up here in Shanghai. We will now move on to interviews. Now we're going to move on to Shy Guy. You ready? So you finished runner-up spot. After having that 3-second time penalty, you still get P2. But, I mean, be honest. I mean, if Isaiah did not get that puncture, do you think you would have dropped down to P3? Oh. That's pretty close to a puncture. Yeah, very stressful indeed. Yeah, this track's just tire killer, so it's good to see that you managed it well. So Canada's up next, your home race, so how do you think you'll please the fans there? Yeah. Thank you, Shy Guy.